Hey guys, I just wanted to point out, my neighbors are currently putting up their Christmas decorations. It's like 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. Um, I've been sick lately. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but, I haven't really had very much of a voice lately. At first, I thought it was just from singing on my crew for Rock Band Rivals lately. This past week was the last week for the final week for the season or whatever. And I'm one of the main singers for my cruise. I did about 6,000 points for them. It's the Revolting Sheeple. So if you see us on there, hit us up, and we appreciate that. Any recognition that you'll give us. If anybody wants to come by and help me feed the squishies, usually I'm out here anywhere between noon and like 5 o'clock, sometimes after. Sometimes I get the grill going. And as long as we have the grill, like wood in the grill, we could have a bonfire in the grill. But if you show up and I'm not outside already by the time the sun goes down, then please do not hit me up. Don't knock on the door and all that bullshit. I'm okay with hanging out and stuff, but you never know what's gonna happen. I know a lot of musicians, and I try to go to as many shows as I can. So, I may not be here, especially around the weekend areas. I got a squishy staring at me right now. Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Wait, what? Day in the life of Betsy, right? Alright, so, yeah, if you come down 8th Street in Upland, in I don't know if that's the one with the black nose, but I call her Blackie. If you ever see me out here, or my best friend Naomi, come say hi. There are a few exceptions to that rule. Naomi has a tendency to gain stalkers very easily. She's a Gemini. I'm a Cancer. I'm very conservative compared to her. But a lot of guys, they connect to her so easily, and it's really sad because most of them don't connect on a spiritual level, and that's what she wants. She wants somebody to really connect with down to a deep level, and she's already met that guy, but unfortunately that guy is my ex. So that's kind of weird, and we all live in the same house back here behind me. And Naomi, she sometimes feels uncomfortable, so she'll go off and couch surf and she'll be at other people's houses, including our ex-boss, Lewis. Love you, Lewis. He's a cool guy. He just showed up to one of Prima Donna's recent shows in downtown LA. And I did have some video for that 2 videos ago. The cops ended up coming and shutting down the show that night because the sound octaves were too high or something. But the show was past curfew, and Prima Donna was supposed to go on at 11, but they were pushed back until about I think it was like 12, something like 11:45 or 12 at night. So, yeah, everybody that was there for Prima Donna kind of got screwed out of their tickets because it was $10, $15, $20 for a ticket. But, and they only got to play 2 songs. But, the people that did get to go, I tried to get as much footage as I could, and I did post that. And, afterwards, Kevin Preston, he felt so bad, and he's such an artist. He loves music to the point that he just felt like he needed to do something more. He needed to earn that money. And it cost money to get them to play. I mean, I've had them play for me before for a private show. Hey, Squishy. Hey, honey. Just coming to say hi. But yeah, I've had Prima Donna play for me before, and I've had them play. What? Oh, you want? Oh, I gotta feed the Squishy. There you go. Alright. So, I won't say how much, I'm not allowed to say how much, but, they're cool dudes, and if you could get them to play for you, then it'll be a good show. I mean, Kevin and the boys, they're always gonna give their best. And if you offer it, if you set up a hotel with like a after party and all that, they will show up if you ask them. But you have to let them know ahead of time. They'll do the best that they can. I mean, of course, everybody has their limits. If one of them is feeling like sick or anything, I mean, obviously there's nothing you could do about that. But everybody's human. You just gotta take it as it comes. And but with Prima Donna, they always give their all. Along with a lot of the artists that I know. I mean, DMT, Assuming We Survive, The Veil Between, a lot of these guys. The Fabulous Miss Wendy, she was signed with Kim Fowley right before he passed away. I hope you're in heaven, Kim. And, there's been a lot of deaths in music over the last 5 years. Oh my God, everybody's been passing away. Prince and fucking Bowie. He knew both. I think both of them knew that they were going. Honestly, I think they both knew. If you look at their music, especially with Bowie, he knew. But there are certain artists that, it's really weird. And you have to really look at things, the details and stuff, when it comes to Hollywood and artists. Because 9 times out of 10, the artists that died from overdose in Hollywood, it's a cover-up. They were murdered. Okay? So y'all need to come to terms with that one. Linkin Park, oh my god. He was about to come out with some secret stuff right before he killed himself. And this happens a lot. You have to, and that you really have to look at all the videos and all the footage that people put in, like, I'm sure I'm gonna get people mad at me for even mentioning Corey Feldman, but he went through some fucking shit, and y'all need to fucking believe him. And this stuff hasn't been going on just recently. This has been going on in Hollywood for decades. And you all need to get your heads out of your fucking asses, okay? Because this is real. And the pain that these artists are feeling are real, okay? So please just, try to give your support to whoever is trying to even break through, any songs that even touch base on it at all, anything. Just try to give your best support. And do what you can. I mean, my older brother, he lives in Ohio. He offered his free services to Corey Feldman as a security officer, because he wasn't getting very much money to get the word out and to keep his security detail going. Hollywood was being such an ass, and they were being very political about it. Honestly, they were being very political about it, and they were trying to turn everybody against him. And that's what all the sudden hype was surrounding Corey Feldman. Hollywood was trying to turn everybody against him. But I want to ask you, as a fellow fan, and I have never met him. I have never met Corey, but I have always been a fan. As a fellow fan, have you always respected him as an actor? Has there ever been anything that he has ever done in his acting that has offended you? Everything that he does, even in his acting, it's all him. 100%. He puts all of himself into his acting, as any true actor should, like Ewan McGregor or Viggo Mortensen. You know, I can name numerous actors that put their all into everything as far as their acting goes. But I'm not gonna keep going on and on. Yeah, and I'm not gonna keep trying to convince anybody. But all I ask is to trust your gut. Don't trust your head. Trust your heart. Trust your gut. If you trust your head, it's gonna lead you astray. Believe me. I've trusted my head over my gut, over my heart so many times, and it always leads me astray. Trust your gut, trust your heart. In anything in life. If you ever need to ask me any questions, get my take on anything. Get my know-how, you know, whatever. You know, leave a comment. I don't care. I get my notifications on my phone. Hit me up. I don't care what time it is. I don't care what time it is. If y'all need help, I'll help you. Alright? Coming at you from Upland, California. See my house number back there? Come help me feed the squishies. Got another one right in front of me. The sun is already set and they're still out, alright? Alright, so yeah. So, this is... Don't you dare bite my toe. The squirrel just thought my toe was a freaking peanut right now. Alright, so it's just after daylight savings. It's almost 5 o'clock. And the sun is almost down. Anytime, if I'm out here, if you see me, yell out your fucking window. Honk your horn. Say hi, I'll wave. Pull over, help me feed the squishies. I don't care. If you see me out here, come join me. With two exceptions. Tom W., you know who you are. Do not come to my house. And I have friends that are looking to kick your butt. And Felipe, do not come to my house. My ex is ready to throw it down. Alright? So, with the exception of those two, Felipe R. and Tom W., y'all could come over and join me anytime if you see me sitting out here. I'm on Mountain and 8th in Upland. And you could see my house number right there, 1329, alright? I'm right in front. I'm the one... So, yeah, I'm the one with the green chairs. See that? Oh, yeah. Green chairs. Really fucking all my shit. There's the... I replanted those. That's the Three Amigos. Got cut from that shit. It went all the way up to the fucking roof. All the way up there. And it was starting to go past the roof, so I had to cut it. So I had to restart the video, but I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Like, share, all that good stuff. Subscribe. This is Betsy, Mind Freak Europa. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's the same for both. Mind Freak Europa. Okay? That's me. Alright. Bye.